The goal is to address a very sad statistic that the life expectancy of somebody, including me, who lives in Nechells is 10 years less than somebody who lives 6 train stops away in a more affluent area near the countryside. Whether you live near a park, whether you live out in the countryside, just to go for a walk and have some fresh air is an everyday part of most people's lives, but here it's not. So what we want to do is to raise the money to buy our own field, a place that's half an hour or so from Nechells where we can regularly get kids out into the fresh air so we can increase their life expectancy.
I guess a year ago we came up with a crazy idea, something that we may not have even thought would happen, but it has, and we've been on a journey as a small group.
I knew it was always going to be a challenge. I didn't quite realise how much of a challenge that it was going to be, having never done anything really like this before.
Nothing about this trip was easy.
That was by far the hardest thing I've ever done, in a sentence.
You should never underestimate altitude, and about taking the time to go up and down and acclimatise, it really is what will be a success or not.
There's no point doing a challenge. I don't want it to make challenges make people feel like this, but there's no point doing a challenge if you don't take yourself right outside of your comfort zone. And that's what I've done today.
Off to the next place now, the next Laguna, where there's hot springs.
Hey!
So Greg's really looking forward to them. And we've got some rest, and I think that's what we need as well. Getting ourselves acclimatised, so important. And being able to take that time to do that is what's going to help us and hopefully get to the top. No, get to the top. We are positive.
Up at the crack of dawn, 4 o'clock. Scran some breakfast. Left camp about 5-ish, in minus degrees. Feeling good, to be fair. We've got a fantastic view. It's absolutely wonderful. I just said I feel like pinching myself. I can't believe this is what I'm actually seeing. I'm not one to exaggerate. That was tough. Bloody hell. So tough. Gutting that Greg had to turn back part way. Got up here, flying the flag as it were for free at last, and feeling absolutely amazing now. So yeah, let's get back down, back to the boys, and yeah, let's go for it.
So, day 8, all packed up now, as you can see. Going to move on to base camp. Jonathan's struggling with tonsillitis, and I'm feeling positive again. Thankfully, I'm going to get set up, get organised. I think that was some of my problem on the first climb. Didn't feel organised, and we're going to do a couple more trips up to 5-8 to get acclimatised before we attempt to summit.
As we drive closer and get closer to the mountain, it's getting bigger, and I don't quite like that, to be honest.
We've just arrived at Atacama Base Camp, Atacama Refuge, which is the refuge you can see behind the tin shed, and this is base camp for Ocos del Salado.
Another twist today. This trek was always going to be twists and turns, and our good friend John has had to go down.
So it's Sunday morning, and I'm back down at Laguna Verde, but this cold that I've developed since Monday has now turned into tonsillitis. It's been a bit of a challenge down here as well. I know it's been a challenge for the guys up the top, and I think that they are looking forward to getting as high as they can and then coming down.
I think all of us have felt pretty rough this morning, and up ahead of us is where we were hoping to go.
It's impossible, which is gutting, to be honest with you. It means that we probably won't summit tomorrow. We're going to try our hardest to get as high as possible. We don't know what that will be, but we're going to stay safe.
It felt like I'd achieved what I'd come to do, and that was challenge myself to the extreme.
The kids that we're trying to help need that help and need that support, and hopefully we can leave a lasting legacy from the work that we're doing to change their lives forever.
You know, we all have different reasons for coming here, for the challenge, for selfish reasons, but also for selfless reasons, and to watch us and to support through donations or spreading the word is, that's why we're doing this. So, in a word, thank you.
So yes, it's been tough, it's been hard, but we've got there. We've got to the end of the 2 weeks, and we just want to thank you all for your amazing support. We wouldn't have been able to keep going without knowing that you were there for us, and we just thank you on behalf of the kids at Free at Last.
And if you want to support us, then you'll have that opportunity to come with us, and not up the mountain, but to the field. To come out, whether it's your business, bring you guys out, whether it's getting involved with it, getting your hands dirty, or just coming in enjoying a space in the fresh air as well, or whether it's supporting our kids to do something, then it's working with us. We're definitely not a charity that goes out cap in hand. It's always about how we can all benefit from this. And if you want to benefit because you're helping extend the lives of our kids, then there's a place for you. And so we can work together on that, and we can really help together make a difference.